it's time to create our very first shortcode. A shortcode is just a piece of text that a user can paste into their content, and that piece of text will be replaced with different content. The shortcode we're going to create will be very powerful. What we want to do is provide a form that a user can use to submit a recipe. In this part of the course, we'll be taking a look at how to create shortcodes using Ajax, sanitizing HTML, and creating a post dynamically. Let's take a look at the Shortcodes API Codex page. I provide a link to this page in the resource section of this lecture. Skimming through this page, you can see that the Shortcodes API provides a lot of power to customizing our site. Shortcodes can be used almost like tags, and even content in between. Creating a shortcode is almost similar to using hooks. Inside the main plugin file, under the shortcode section, we're going to call a function called add_shortcode. This function has parameters, which is the name of our shortcode and the function to call when this shortcode is used. We're going to call this shortcode recipe_creator. This function we want to call is r_recipe_creator_shortcode. Let's define this function now. Create a folder called shortcodes inside the includes folder. Now create a file called creator.php and define the function inside here. We're going to simply return a hello world string. We can now use our shortcode. Let's create a page called submit recipe and insert the shortcode. Let's add this to the main menu as well. If we navigate to our page, we find Hello World outputted. Now that we've confirmed the shortcode is working, we can begin creating the form. Create another file called creator-template.php and insert the following code. There's nothing super special going on here. It's just a regular form using Bootstrap markup. Each input field has an ID attribute, which we'll be using to grab an input's value later on. You'll notice that I actually haven't enqueued Bootstrap. This is because our theme already uses Bootstrap. It's actually important to enqueue Bootstrap regardless of whether the theme has it or not. It is overkill, but necessary. The only reason I'm not doing it is because this is just an example plugin for this course. I'm not too worried about adding Bootstrap since I already know my theme uses it. Let's output this form now. Like before, we're going to create a variable and set its value to the value returned by the file_get_contents function. Then we're going to simply return this variable. Refresh your page and you should see the form. Pretty simple, right? This form is pretty simple. We don't have any tags or categories or featured images. We're going to keep it just the title, content, and the metadata.